What's going on, y'all? I hope all is well. This is gonna be a earth sign reading. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get my life together. Um, all right. So now I can see you. I was wondering if something was going on with the camera. Refresh now. All right. So this is gonna be a very general reading. Let's fix the camera. Bear with me a second here. Okay, this way. I think. See. All right, let's try that. Did that not work? Okay, I guess it didn't. My bad. All right, I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. But Earth Energy was popping. Happy birthday, Cap City. I hope all is well with everybody. Just trying to get my camera together. I guess that's good enough. But I hope you're chilling and enjoying your weekend. It's Sunday here where I'm at. Sunday evening, and it's a little bit of snow, not much, just a little dusting, little. The cold though, the cold is what's gonna make it. Even though it's a little tiny dusting, but when it get cold, it freeze. So hopefully, everybody is driving safe wherever you at. If you have inclement weather, be safe out there, right? It don't make no sense to rush. You're gonna get there anyway, even if it's an emergency. You don't want to cause extra problems by trying to speed to someplace, and causing a problem for yourself and others. I know our emotions sometimes get the best of us, and sometimes there are emergencies. We got to get there ASAP, but you got to be logical too. You know what I'm saying? You got to be logical about it. Like, yo, okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. We're just gonna make sure we drive safely. We're using our blinkers when we switch in lanes. We're not flying and trying to zip through, because there are some people who just gonna be that way. But you who are more logical minded, or if you're trying to learn to be more logical minded, it's all about looking at things from less of emotional standpoint, looking at it from a logical perspective is what I've been, and that's what I practice. So I'm not perfect. Some people call it stoicism. I didn't know it was a word to it, or a actual, practice. But, it's just getting, being more logical minded and taking your emotions out of the situation. It helps me a lot. It has helped me a lot. And so I just passed that information on to y'all. But let's see what's going on with the True Intentions reading. All right, we're gonna see how these people feel about you and how you feel about them. What's going on with y'all? What the deal is, right? This could be your friend, your lover, your child, your teacher, your kid's teacher, your neighbor, your pastor, anybody that you have a close connection with, okay? We're gonna see the dynamics between you and these people, and then we're gonna see the dynamics as far as how they feel about you. So the cards I got out here are the Three of Swords in reverse. For those of you who like to see the cards, these are interesting cards. What's this deck called? Just in case you like it. It's the Guardian The Guardian Knight Tarot. I don't even know where I got it, but this is it. So you can look it up if you like the deck. But this is the Three of Swords. It came out in reverse. The Hangman energy came out in reverse as well. We got the Nine of Pentacles. The World came out in reverse. Four of Swords. And Judgment. Scorpionic energy. All right, so we got a couple of major arcana here. All right, with the Hangman in reverse and the World in reverse and then Judgment. So this is definitely karmic. There's some type of lesson involved in this situation, possibly a scenario you and this person have met in a past life, or this is just a particular lesson you had to learn. Maybe in a past life you didn't learn it, and it may not have been with, like maybe in a past life it was with a lover, and in this life it could be with a family member or a friend or a coworker, somebody that you have to deal with for whatever reason, and it's some type of a challenge for you to move away from them. This is how you get your lessons, right? So most of our lessons come from people closest to us that we deal with on a regular basis. So with the Judgment energy and the Saturn in reverse, Earth energy, I feel like this is a karmic lesson here. And with the Hangman energy in reverse here, it may seem like you got the lesson, right? But if you do, what it does is it allows you to stand your ground. Okay, you have to stand your ground with the situation. You have to determine who you are and stand in your authenticity. Okay, is what I'm getting here. That energy that's opposing you, whoever this could even be a thought of yours, but um, I don't feel like if you stepped away from the situation or tried to walk away from the situation, um, it's like this energy is coming at you because either they came at you or they want to come back around, okay, or they want to come towards you, um, is what I'm getting here. So for some of you, I feel like you have gotten over something. You've gotten over a betrayal, okay, or an unfortunate situation. Somebody is wondering if you're over it, or they're trying to stop you from getting over it, okay, or whether it's, an energy trying to pull you into a situation that is not beneficial to you, and you saw that coming ahead of time and you step back, okay, and you stop speaking, okay, you stop speaking, you stop communicating. Um, but perhaps this person with the world energy in reverse don't want you to stop communicating, or don't want to stop, or you can't stop communicating with this person because it's somebody you got to deal with, right? Like it's your landlord. You got to deal with this person till you move. If it's a coworker, you got to deal with them, especially if they work in your department. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with them. Family members, same thing to a certain extent. Now, you can sever ties with these people in the energy, but you're going to have to, it's going to be a tower moment. Not necessarily a tower, but a major arcana, because it's a life changing moment. You got to switch shit up. Like it's going to have an impact to separate from these people, right? Or this situation or this thought. Okay. But I feel like there was betrayal here. You were not on the same page. It could have been more than one person who betrayed you, and you may have gotten past it. Now, these people could be getting their karma with Judgment here and Saturn in reverse. Um, you may not know it though, because you may not speak to these people. So it's somebody who did you dirty. It could be at least three different people. Um, they could be in your social circle, people you socialize with, or if it was like in a work environment, um, people that you worked with, like colleagues, but y'all just not in the same lane. Y'all not in the same lane, right? And these people can't accept that. You got some people who understand, okay, you're not in the same lane as we, not in the same situation here. Like we're not on the same frequency, as in I don't like you, you don't like me, or something about you, I'm not fucking with you, or you may feel that way about me. Anybody could feel that way about anybody at any point in time. That's cool, but you still need to be cordial and be respectful. If you don't want to hang out, you ain't got to hang out. But if I got to communicate with you because I got to work with you on a report, I'm gonna be respectful. But you're not gonna get no extra out of me. But I'm not gonna make it, obvious I don't like you. Nor am I gonna tell anybody else, because I'm not with the drama. I'm gonna just keep my distance from you, right? Or pretend, and whenever I can avoid you, I'm gonna avoid dealing with you. But some people can't do that. You know what I mean? They can't keep it civil. They can't put their emotions to the side and deal logically. I was just talking about that earlier. Working on putting your emotions to the side and just being professional. I feel like for you, you can do that. I feel like these people, they upset because you don't pay them no mind. With the force or energy and Saturn in reverse, no matter what they do, it don't bother you. You keep yourself intact with this Nine of Pentacles. And if these people try to knock you off your block or, try to make you look bad or do you dirty in some way, shape, or form, they get their karma. They definitely are. But for some of you, I feel like you call judgment on them. You like cut them off. You stopped speaking to them, you stopped communicating with them, and you went on and did your own thing. And I feel like these people are coming to terms with that, or now they're going to get their karma, whoever was doing you dirty. Another thing I understood about karma, too, is that if you continue to deal with the person who, or people, or a group, or a job that is constantly, doing you dirty, and they done you dirty, they're not going to get what's coming to them as long as you're still dealing with them. Or they might, depending on if the universe is tired of you giving you warnings, okay? Because you ain't learned with Saturn in reverse and judgment. So, for some of y'all, hopefully you learned your lesson and you stepped away from this person, because this is, like I said, this is something that you didn't learn in the past life, and you needed to learn it in this life, okay? Whatever, whoever this is. But let's get some cards and see how they feel about you. All right, how they feel about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see. Let's get some cards out. This one came out first. One more. Four of Swords came out again. Okay, Nine of Pentacles came out again. All right, High Priestess was in reverse, but this time we got the Moon. All right, so we still got Major Arcana with people's emotions and feelings. Okay. Oops. All right, I'm also getting for some people, it could be an energy of pregnancy. Like somebody may have gotten pregnant again. So this could be a lesson for somebody. You know, they keep getting themselves in situations where they keep getting pregnant. All right. And so, they, it's an ethical thing for a lot of people, right? In some way, shape, or form. Um, but for this particular person, it's a lesson they have to learn in some way, shape, or form. Okay. So it could have been that somebody was supposed to leave somebody alone and they didn't leave this person alone. And as a result, they ended up getting pregnant by this person or getting this person pregnant. And now they have to live with the karma that they created because in the past life they did this, and they wasn't supposed to. And so in this life, you're presented with the same issue. And for whatever reason, you're not supposed to mix bloodlines with this person, right? Or this person is not supposed to mix bloodlines with you. Take it how it resonates. Some of y'all dodged this bullet. Some of y'all may not have. I'm just reading the cards, and I'm not trying to throw no shade at no one. I'm just reading the cards. You know, sometimes the truth is a little harsh, and my apologies for not being sensitive, or for someone who's actually resonating with what I'm saying on the side where they realize, yeah, I understand that I should have left this person alone, and as a result now, I'm dealing with this person's child, or I got a child with this person. So somebody's dealing with that. Okay. You may be finding this out, or you may have just you may have already had the child and child's been around. Maybe the child is 9 years old, you know, and you realize this. It could be that too. But I feel like this is in thought, if that is the case. Now, that's for some, that's not for everybody. Everybody don't get pregnant, but some people do. So we got the Seven of Wands, the King of, the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, um, the Knight of Wands in reverse. I don't know the name of this deck. Oh yeah, I do. The Moon energy. I don't know why I feel compelled to show you the name of the deck. I never felt that way before, but I'm gonna show it to you because that's what I'm feeling. Um, where the box at? Oh, here it is. It's called the Wake Me Up deck. All right. Anyway, so let's see how this person feels about you, Earth energy, or this, this thought. How is it affecting you? So I feel like, y'all are at odds in some way, shape, or form. It could be some of you may have been a physical altercation that might have occurred. Okay. But somebody was taking action towards somebody. I feel like it was at least two people. You see the two dogs there with the guy with the stick or the kid with the stick defending themselves against more than one opposing force. That's what I was getting with this Three of Sword energy in reverse. It could have been more than one person that you realized betrayed you with the Hangman energy in reverse here, right? And so, for some of you, you're like, you know what? I don't need you. I don't care about you wanting to be my friend or liking me, or if it's at a workplace situation here. So for some of you, it could have been that, and these people are getting their karma. Okay, they definitely are. So, there was a disruption between y'all. But this person is jealous of you because they see you as somebody who is the Knight of Pentacle energy, somebody who um, is selective, somebody who's particular, somebody who's articulate, someone who's intelligent, someone who's logical minded. They got their shit together. This is somebody who grinds for what they want. They worked for their shit, and they don't mind working for their shit, right? This is somebody who takes their time. They're loyal, right? This is a good person, okay? So naturally, you targeted. Okay, you being targeted, right? And this is how they see you. Like they see you as somebody who is independent, self-sufficient. I told you the Nine of Pentacles came out twice. So this is like jealousy shit, okay? Basically, whoever this person is jealous of you. All right. If this is you in your own head, this is you knowing you the shit, knowing you deserve better, knowing that you're willing to put in that work or you put in that work, knowing that you have certain ethics and morals, and your moral fabric is thick. Okay, it's not thin and limber and can be maneuvered just by one funny jerk you know of a string. It don't happen like that with you, right? So this person sees that, and I just feel like they're just jealous as fuck, but they realize who you are. So I don't feel like y'all talking, or this person's never going to tell you this. Okay, they're never going to tell you this, or y'all not talking, or both. Could be both. But the only thing that would keep I feel like this person has ulterior motives. Okay, somebody's aggressive, okay, as fuck, is what I'm feeling for some of y'all. um but with the moon energy here, some bullshit's going on here with this person. Okay, we're gonna pull some cards on it and see what the hell it is, but they not to be trusted because they Knight of Wands in reverse and the moon. Like, what is that about? Now, as far as if this is a child or somebody who's pregnant here, um, this is somebody who's thinking about if they really want to move forward with having a child. Like, another thing with the child thing is that somebody, just the simple fact of deciding if you want to have one or not is the issue. For others, it might have been, okay, you had this child with this person, and now you realize that, some people may look at parenting as being punished. This particular relationship they didn't have a child with somebody else and everything is fine. But this particular child that you have with this particular person is like a real battle, to the point where, you've questioned your sanity, to the point where you really feel like you're going to go to jail. Okay. Or maybe you felt like your life was in jeopardy or you're in danger. This person is a little off. Because I do feel they are for some of y'all. Okay. Or, so for example, homeboy, maybe you messing with a girl who got a baby dad and this is how he is to her. Okay. Or maybe a homeboy, you got a auntie or a sister or a cousin who dealing with a dude like this. Okay. So, I just feel like this person is very immature. I feel like you could be dealing with someone who's physically aggressive, right? But somebody's angry and wanting to know what's up. Like I feel like this person is very impulsive. They might try to come towards you, or they're thinking about coming towards you, but they can't find you. That's the thing. This person would come try to find you. They would just come and try to knock on your door. But we're gonna find out. I don't feel like they know where you are, or they just mad because the fact they don't understand how you don't care, or yo, this person don't give a shit, or you know, they don't understand. So let's pull some cards because I don't like this energy. That's confirmation. My alarm went off. That's definitely confirmation. I don't like this energy. I don't like it. All right, let's see what's up. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn season with this energy? Okay, if this is just an energy, this is somebody not. This could also just be somebody not feeling well. All right, because of pregnancy, it don't necessarily have to be pregnancy, but it could be a health issue. Okay, something that is being revealed, like some symptoms are being revealed, is another thing I'm picking up. So for some of you, when we talk about the true intentions, the opposing force is your intuition is telling you something is up with you physically, okay? Or your intuition is telling you something's up with a situation, okay? Yeah, the Knight of Swords energy in reverse. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see if I can see who that is. I just happened to look at the screen and I seen the blue. And I usually don't look at the screen when I'm doing the readings because it kind of throw me off where I'm not paying attention. But I appreciate you. 1308. I appreciate you. I'm not doing personal readings right now, but thank you for even considering asking me. That means a lot to me. When I open up the readings, I'll make an announcement. But right now, I'm not doing personal readings. But thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. Um, so with the Seven of Wands energy here, you and this person were at odds, or this idea, with the Knight of Wands energy. This could be something you keep it to yourself, or somebody might have been slick talking somebody. See, there's a manipulative energy here. Okay, for some of y'all, this person may not be being physical. Okay, but they have the propensity to be. Okay, that's why I sound like this energy. Um, so you could have had a really crazy argument with this person. Okay, people could have been threatened. Okay, somebody may want to be war going on with somebody. All right, in a physical sense, and just in a yo, I'm not fucking with you, don't fuck with me type of energy, because there was some argument that went down. Somebody could accuse somebody of something. Somebody could have lied on somebody about something. Okay, or it just could be y'all not on the same frequency. That three of swords energy. You know, to me that's Libra energy. Well, it is. The Three of Swords is Libra. Libra to me is the social energy. How you socialize, how you relate to people, how you connect to people, how you relate and connect yourself when it comes to decisions you make. How you feel about you in reference to social environments, and how you deal with societal norms, right? And with the Three of Swords in reverse, that's telling me that you and two other people, y'all just not friends no more, or y'all just not on the same frequency. Yeah, here's the Eight of Swords with the King of Pentacles. Now, this person thinks that you are not able to see what's going on, or they're wondering. I don't know if they're wondering or if they just think you don't know. They think they whirl in circles around your head. They think you're a nerd, is what it is. Like they think you're like gullible, naive because you're book smart. You're very intelligent and articulate, and you may be kind of weird or nerdy-ish to them. You know what I mean? Somebody who speaks proper English. You're somebody who reads books. You're somebody who has books in your home. Okay, you're somebody who you may or may not have a degree, but you definitely have books in your home. You definitely read. You're probably in a higher level of IQ from the rest of society. Like, this is who you are, okay? And so these people may think that, they can run game on you. You know what I mean? Some people look at intelligent people like, well, they not street smart. So this is, like I said, a very manipulative energy here. All right. But you're independent with the Nine of Pentacles. You're successful. Like, the way people see you as somebody who has your shit together. Yeah, with the Emperor energy in reverse, it's like this person I feel like is trying to come for you in some way, shape, or form, trying to figure out how to knock you off your peg, like trying to keep you from taking things to the next level. This is a very controlling energy. Somebody trying to control you. Somebody who is, like I said, manipulative is what I got earlier. You know, this is somebody who knows you could go to a certain level and they're trying to keep you from going there, trying to keep you from getting to that level. This could also be somebody who's married, a married man who is trying to date a woman who is not, like, this man, he could be traditional, like he may be even married, right? But he's interested in this woman, and this woman is who's, people may deem her independent, like she's not in a relationship. She's able to take care of herself. She, can do whatever it is that she wants. This is also somebody who has some self-esteem, self-respect, who works hard for what they have. They may look as if they have a nice, comfortable, financial situation. So if we're looking at materialistic and status, as far as, someone dressing nicely, being groomed, where, like, okay, this person got dough. You know what I mean? Like, there's some people who have to wear, they think that, wearing designer clothes means you got dough. But a lot of rich people, a lot of wealthy people don't wear designer shit, where it's obvious, that you can see it. A lot of them don't, not on a regular basis. You know what I mean? So this person is somebody who's very materialistic. They're superficial, but they're very controlling and very dominating. I get a man who doesn't respect women is what I'm getting. Okay. But I feel like you stop communicating with this person. For others of you, if this is a pregnancy issue, the man that you're pregnant by is someone who's very controlling, could be older than you. This is somebody who may be involved in illegal activities. Okay. This is somebody who may work in government. Okay. Somebody who may work in security. All right. This could be somebody spying on someone, watching someone, is what I'm getting here, or someone trying to find out how somebody's doing. Somebody may have tried to stop someone's success. That's another thing. So these people who tried to stop your success are getting karma. You may not know it because you don't speak to these people. Yeah, Two of Pentacle energy here with the Four of Swords. So you don't speak to these people. You got other things to do. You got better things to do with your time. So maybe you stop. You stop communicating with these people because you changed and balanced your priorities. Okay? And you made the choice. Like, yo, this is a waste of my time. I'm not interested in this. I'm going to move forward. Like, that's what I'm feeling. But, you want to be careful not to get, you start thinking about, like, you may have separated from this person, but be careful about going back to this person, especially if you were intimate with them. You may find yourself being lonely, and, you may end up, communicating with this person, or this person is hoping that you will, for some of y'all, they just want to get you into bed. For others of you, they may want to be violent towards you. I don't know. For some of y'all, that is the case. Yeah, somebody wants to dominate and control you with the devil energy. Absolutely. This person is obsessed with you. That's what I'm getting here. Yep. That's it. They could be involved in some type of group as well. Okay, is what I'm getting to. Yeah, somebody may have some dark spirit on them, especially with this Knight of Wands energy in reverse and this devil energy. Somebody got something on them. So somebody could be coming towards you, trying to, like, you could be someone who is very intuitive. And even, this person may even know they see something in you. You're a healer. They know you can help them. some of us are always attracting people who are wounded, right? And there's this karmic contract you have with this person. Okay, you might have tried to help them in a past life and you succumb to them, right? And in this life, you run into them again because you're supposed to get away from them, okay? Or maybe in the past life, you ran from them, and then this life, you were supposed to give in, something like that. But I feel like this is a toxic energy that you would need to get away from, okay? And this was a test in your past life, for sure. Yeah, see, here's the Knight of Wands. So now, for some of you, you could be trying to protect yourself, okay? Or maybe the fact that you got your period is why this person, um, for some of you, this could have been you were attacked, okay? And or this person was going to attack you, or you know, you got your period, okay? That's for somebody here, okay? Not everybody, all right? And I'm sorry I have to give that message, but this is what I'm seeing here, like or somebody didn't get their period is what I'm getting as well, okay? For those of you who dealing with a pregnancy, so somebody didn't get their period. It's been 9 days, okay? So if we're dealing with the pregnancy thing here, and somebody is you know, not wanting to have a child, they're really considering if they want to have it or not, especially with this Two of Pentacles and this Four of Swords. Yep. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for some of y'all, okay? um Somebody slept with this Emperor energy without protection. Okay, so I don't know if it's an STD or if somebody is pregnant or if somebody is not well. So it could be a combination of, you know, somebody might actually have a spirit. Oh, this person could also have a spiritually transmitted disease. So it's different scenarios going on. Okay, take what resonates with you and what don't. I'm just getting different scenarios. I'm putting them out there. It may seem like it's a lot going on with one person. That may be one person's story, but some people, one part might resonate where another part might resonate. You might not resonate with being pregnant, but you could resonate maybe with the STD, or maybe you can't resonate with either of those. Maybe you could resonate with the fact that you know, got a child by this person, or you're pregnant by this person, or, you know, this person's being violent towards you, as a stalker. For some of y'all got a stalker. You may not know how crazy this motherfucker is, but you know. Some of y'all are looking like, yo, do I gotta? Some of you may realize this person is weird and you may have to take precaution, but that might be why you stop talking to them. This person could be married. Yeah, see, Ten of Cups in reverse. They obsessed with you, especially with Emperor and the Ten of Cups. They married for some of y'all. Okay, or this is somebody who's not gonna commit. This is an older, mature man who's not gonna commit. He don't believe in love. Like he's one of those ones who maybe a pimp. Okay, or maybe he's one of these type of men who like to live off of women. Is what I'm getting for some of y'all. He could just be targeting you. Okay. Yeah, but the Nine of Swords energy here and the King of Wands, like, yeah, he wants you to carry him with him. This is all this is. So this person might be trying to come towards you with the Seven of Wands energy here. They may not let you know that they're looking around for you, I feel like, with some of y'all. Okay. So for some of y'all, it's best that you don't answer this person. Maybe this is just confirmation from you, like, yo, I had this weird vibe about this person, so I stopped speaking to him. Yeah, you know, you should protect yourself. If your intuition is telling you you need to protect yourself from this person, you do. You definitely do. Because for some of y'all dealing with a sexual predator. Okay, this is what this person is on the low, and they got an obsession with you. Okay, I don't like their energy. It's very dark. Okay, this is a man who doesn't really care for women. He's abusive. Okay, um, he's aggressive. He feels like, you know, you should grab the women by the hair and drag them off and take them if you want them, type of guy. Okay, and he don't like that you're an independent woman and that you're wealthy, or what it is he's been trying to feel you out. For some of y'all dealing with a real stalker. All right, he's been trying to sift you out, and you're trying to find out, you know, why he's going so slow, or he trying to figure out how to get you to do whatever. Like, I just feel like he's studying you because this is very mercurial energy. The Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, and the Eight of Swords is Gemini. So he's studying you. And for some of you, you stopped speaking to this person because you felt kind of nervous about them. You felt like this person was watching you. And for some of y'all, this is an older person who could be married in a fucked up relationship, and they looking at you, you know, as somebody that they could be obsessed with, or they could do whatever they want. They want to attach themselves to you. For some of y'all, with sex. Some of y'all, this dude is a sex demon or got one on him, straight up. And you feel that about his weird ass. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just saying, yo, that shit is crazy. That's just my response to it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to laugh at you if you're going through this, but yeah, that's weird shit. These dudes is weird out here. Protect yourself by any means necessary. You do what you feel you need to do. Especially if you feel defeat. Yeah, this person is defeated. They feel defeated. For some of y'all. Now, if this is this could be a guy coming after a guy, is another thing I'm getting here. So, this could be an environment here where somebody is in prison, okay, and somebody maybe just came into prison, all right. This is somebody who acted up in society with the Three of Swords in reverse. They got locked up. The Eight of Swords is here, okay, Judgment is here, and Saturn is here, the world. So somebody got locked up for like they might have been locked up 4 years, 9 years, but somebody may feel defeated about something here, okay? That's for some. Again, take what resonates. Yeah, there's a lack here. Somebody's coming to you because they see you got, okay? So they want you. You got what they want. So for some of y'all, this is a dude who want to live off of women. You know what I'm saying? He uses sex to get them, stigmatized, right? Or, fellas, this is a woman who, she uses her purse, to get y'all open so you can spend dough. Okay? And for some of y'all felt something wasn't right with this person. And you stopped talking to them, and they, somebody you work with. So for some of y'all, this is a co-worker for sure. Somebody trying to see if what they doing is working, or if their plan is going to work. They got a plan. This person is very mercurial. And they see that you're intelligent too. So they know they got to work for you. You're not going to just easily, subdue. They know they got to put in work. They got to figure you out. And so this is how they see you. They see you as, somebody they got to figure out. They got to figure out how to manipulate you or how to get you in the bedroom, or I don't know what the fuck they want to do. Let me see. Man or woman, or, this could be, maybe you are in, you doing business with somebody, this could be on the flip side of the left side of the track. Okay. So this could be in the criminal world or something like that. Maybe you are, in a situation here where you are trying to, secure, somebody sizing somebody up. All right, to rob them, to take them, for money. Yup, for sure. Like, this could be somebody who, sent somebody out on somebody. Somebody could have paid somebody to do something, is what I'm getting here. But I do feel like somebody's trying to find out where somebody is. That's another thing I'm getting. Somebody is protected because somebody doesn't know where they are. But if somebody knew where they were, they would go to this person. But they can't. That's why the Knight of Wands is in reverse. And they could be trying to find out where this person is too. So somebody's definitely trying to find out where somebody is at. All right. But yeah, this is somebody you not talking to. You stop talking to this person. So you stop talking to them for a reason if you had a vibe. Strictly sexual, yep. See, for some of y'all, this is somebody who wants to sexually assault you, whether this is in a prison situation here, okay? Somebody could be dealing with that, or this could have happened to someone in prison, okay? And somebody's trying to figure out why this happened to me. This was some type of judgment that was passed down from a past life, or some type of karma that wasn't dealt with in a past life and it had to be dealt with in this life. Sometimes, and I'm sorry for anybody who had to go through this, or if you know somebody who's going through this, I don't know. Sometimes I be thinking, why does something happen to someone like they never did nothing wrong? You ever seen situations like that? Like, yo, why would that person suffer for that? Why would that person go through that? They're such a decent person. They're a good person. That's unfortunate they have to deal with that. So we all have to deal with something, but that is part of their karma. It could be that they had to deal with something from a past life that they didn't get to finish dealing with, or they had to pay for something they did in the past life. They got to pay for it in this life. That could be why, something, sometimes horrible stuff happen to decent people type of thing. So I'm getting somebody might experience that and they dealing with, they grappling with it, trying to grapple with it mentally. Like I said, for some of y'all, this true intentions could be you grappling with your own thoughts. Something could have happened to someone could have been assaulted and they try to process it. Yeah, one person was giving too much. So yeah, this is somebody who was definitely um aggressive, okay? And that's why you backed off when you did, or for some of you, you regretting that you didn't back off when you did because this person could have already assaulted you. Yeah, your intuition. For some of y'all, you should have listened to your intuition, or you may need to listen, trust your intuition. Somebody's on some bullshit. This woman is on some bullshit. Trust your intuition. She trying to set you up to get robbed, okay? Or she trying to set you up to be her baby daddy. Yep, your intuition again. And another deck, intuition. Okay. Yeah, see, she on some dark shit. Told you, shadow queen energy here. Yep. Intro extrovert. See, you know, this is this person. They like to be the life of the party. They like attention. And you not paying them no attention is pissing them the fuck off. That's why you stop talking to them. You didn't like, this is somebody who likes attention and you don't give it to them. And that bothers them, or that, that bothers this person. Yeah, you took time off. You're like, yo, I'm taking a break from this. Okay. And this person is salty about it. Okay, very much so. Yeah, see, this person wanted sex with you. This person is obsessed with y'all. They want you, and you like, I'm not with it, because some of y'all, they married, or they in a dysfunctional relationship with their child mother or their child father. Okay, and if you mess with this person, they're getting their karma. They're dealing with their karma, and if you interact with them sexually and attach to them, their karma is going to attach to you. Some of y'all dealing with people who dealing with karma and they're going to be trying to reach out to you, okay? Or you just got some people who could be targeting you because this is a lesson you got to learn either way. All right. So listen to your gut, earth energy. That's what I got for you. I hope that you got something out of this. I'll see you in the next reading. Deuces.